in sequence 1 and sequence 2. Okay, this is what will be reviewed to prepare your final exam. Good. Sequence 1, as you know, me, universal landmarks and outstanding figures, literature, history, and art. This is considered as the first quarter. Let's sum up the grammar points, okay, briefly today, but we are going to see all these in details later on in our future videos. So, the first point, comparative of equality and inferiority. As you remember, use as, adjective as, and not as for the inferiority, not as, adjective and as. He is as intelligent as his father. This is comparative of equality. He is not as intelligent as his father, to express inferiority. 2. The base and strong adjectives. When you use the adjective big and you want to express something more strong, to give more strength to this word, you have to use the word huge. Okay, huge is the strong adjective of big. Very big or huge. Very nice, you can say outstanding. Outstanding is more strong than nice. Good. 3. The passive voice. The passive voice, as you remember, you have a sentence. The normal order of the sentence is subject, verb, and object. But when you turn it to the passive voice, you have to change the order of the sentence. The object becomes the subject becomes the object. And you have to add to be, was or were, plus the past participle of the verb. Here is an example. The pharaohs built the pyramids. If I have to turn it to the passive voice, I will get the pyramids were built by the pharaohs. Were, because the pyramids is a plural noun. Were built by the pharaohs. Good. For the fourth point, discourse markers or connectors as, because, and since. These three are used to express cause or reason. The same. Example, I arrived late because I missed the bus. The reason why I arrived late is that I missed the bus. So use because or as or since to express the cause. Good. For the connectors, so therefore and as a result, the express effect, okay, the express effect or a consequence. Example, the weather was bad, therefore all the flights were cancelled. The weather was bad, therefore all the flights were cancelled. Or I can say, as a result, all the flights were cancelled, okay? Good. 5. Chronology markers. Or you can call them the sequencers. I've already done a video about sequencers. First, then, next, after that, and finally. When you speak about your itinerary travel, have to use some sequencers to organize your writing or your speech, okay? Good. Now, let's move to part 2 about pronunciation. For sequence 1, we studied the diphthongs. What is a diphthong? A diphthong is a combination of 2 vowel sounds. Example, like in the word aid. You see, aid. We have 2 vowel sounds. Another example for boy. Oi, o, i. 2 vowel sounds. Another one for mouth. A, u, au, mouth. The fourth one, pure. Pure, ua. You see? Very easy, simple. The second point is the consonant cluster. Consonant clusters. The consonant clusters is a succession of 2 consonant sounds. Okay? Combination of 2 consonant sounds. Not vowels, consonant sounds. Without any vowel between them. Example, it may occur in the initial position, like in the word print, print, drive, dr, tree, tr, you see? It may also occur in the final position, like in the word left, ft, fact, ct, and other words. Sometimes it may occur also in the middle position, mid-position, like in the word army, RM. You see, there is no vowel between them. Active, CT. Dentist, NT. In other cases, you can find two consonant clusters in the same word, like here, example, NT and ST in many positions. This is the most important in sequence 1. Okay, these are the grammar points and these are the pronunciation points. Now let's move to sequence 2. As you know, the name of sequence 2 is, the title is Me, My Personality and Life Experiences. Yes. For the grammar section. The first point, the superlative. As you know, for the superlative, you have the comparative of superiority and the superlative of superiority. So you have to make the distinction between these two, okay? For the adjectives, we have short and long adjectives. For the comparative of superiority, you have to use the adjective plus the suffix ER. Example, he is taller than his father. Okay, you have two persons and you compare. Which one is taller? His father is taller, he's taller than his father. Okay? Comparative of superiority. For the long adjective, you have to use the word more plus the adjective. Okay? Example, she is more intelligent than her mother. So I cannot use the suffix ER with the adjective intelligent because it's a long adjective. So she's more intelligent than her mother. Good. This is for the comparative of superiority. Good. When you speak about superlative of superiority, it means something is the most, example, tall. He is, not tall, sorry. For tall, he is the tallest. He is the tallest boy in class. So you have to use the plus the adjective plus the suffix est. So I would say, he is the tallest boy in class. Tall is a short adjective. For the long adjective, you have to use the plus. Most, in this case, plus adjective. Example, she is the most intelligent. You see, for the comparative of superiority, more intelligent than. And for the superlative of superiority, she is the most intelligent girl in the family. Good. Point 2. The present simple. We're going to see the affirmative, negative, and interrogative form as well. For the past simple, the same thing. We will study all the forms and also the question word, how long ago? To ask questions with how long ago, about a period of time. When you want to know about a period of time. Also, the past simple and past continuous in a narrative. Using why for simultaneous actions and when. Okay, when a long action is interrupted by a short one. Good. The fourth point, the present perfect tense. As I already gave you the lesson in YouTube. The present perfect tense with ever, never, and just. 5. The future tenses, we'll review them, okay, with the modal word will, and we're going to. 6. Phrasal verbs. Phrasal verb is like a verb, and you add a preposition to this verb, and it gives this verb another meaning. Like to look. You look, but you look for. And look after have completely another meaning. Good. 7. Comparison and contrast markers. Like, unlike, and whereas are comparison and contrast markers. Like is when you want to compare similarities. So it is used to compare similarities. Unlike and whereas are used to contrast, to express differences. 8 points, prefixing and prefixing adjectives. You have an adjective. If you want to express the negative meaning or the opposite meaning, you add these prefixes, this and in, il, ir, and im. Example, something possible. If you add im, it becomes impossible. Something real, you add un, and you have unreal. Good. The last one is about the suffixes. Full and less. Something meaningful. It has a lot of meaning. Meaningful. The opposite will be meaningless. See? Meaningless is the opposite of meaningful. Careful. Someone who is careful to others. Negative, you add less and you get careless. Okay? So this is the last point for sequence 2, which is considered as a second quarter. We studied it during the second quarter. As I already told you, don't worry, all these points will be reviewed in details in our next videos. Okay, so stay tuned. Goodbye.